Today we are driving a 1979 original Honda Prelude. We're out here in Oceanside, California, driving the new 2026 Honda Prelude. That's tomorrow in a separate video. But let's take a kind of trip down memory lane and see where the Prelude started. Every generation of Prelude, which we actually have here, and we're going to be trying to drive all of them today, introduce something novel for either the Prelude nameplate, the Honda brand, or just in the car industry in general. The new thing with the original Prelude was a power moonroof. This car has a 1.8 liter single overhead cam inline 4-cylinder. It made 72 horsepower and 94 pound-feet of torque. We have roll-down windows. It's a 2+2 coupe, known for its striking looks. This one only has 20,006 miles on it. Let's walk you around it briefly, and then we'll take it for a short drive. Something you just do not see on the road anymore, at least in our area, maybe more so out here in California. It has this iconic Honda grille shape. We've seen a little bit of that design language in some modern Hondas. Look at these wheels. 175/70R 13-inch tires. We're probably going to get a lot of looks in this today. Love the interior. Back from when cars had soul. We've got the key right here. Let's check out the trunk. Look at that. All right, 5-speed manual, 1979 Prelude. Let's go for a drive. Oh, we'll probably have to press on here.
Got it.
Cool. All right, look at that. Tach right there. Speedometer right behind it. We'll put our seatbelt on, lower our parking brake. Oh, I miss roll down windows. Lots of nostalgia here. No passenger side mirror. And we've got a little bit of a route here with our GPS. So we'll put into first and set off. No power steering. Five-speed here is very smooth. Brakes feel good. People are loving the vintage Preludes. Yeah, the manual gearbox is super smooth in this. This interior is just so cool. This gauge cluster is surprisingly unique in this Prelude. Actually, I've never been in one of these. I've never really even spent much time around one of these cars. Of course, you are in a complete fishbowl. Great visibility, as was the case with many vehicles from this era. Tachometer shows a red line of 6,000 RPM. We've mostly got these little oceanside towns to drive through today, but we might have an opportunity to open this up a little bit later. For being from 1979, it actually is a pretty easy and modern driving experience. Something that I've noticed when driving a lot of vintage Hondas recently is that they're just easy to drive. And aside from the obvious things like the interior and the materials and the roll down windows and the lack of power steering, they're actually just very nice to live with. Your headlights right here, turn signal, everything is about where you'd expect it. Here's your roof open and shut buttons. Look at that, it still works. It's got a little bit of grunt. Easy to downshift. Lovely gearbox. We'll close our sunroof. Into fifth. There it is. Oh, there's fifth. You don't really need a passenger side mirror, you can see so well. 55 miles an hour indicated. Mirrors moved a little bit with the wind. It's okay. Must have been very fuel efficient back in the day, sitting at 2,500 RPM at 60 miles an hour. A little coin holder right here. It's interesting seeing some of the styling elements in this Prelude. You see some of them brought back in some of Honda's modern vehicles, like the singular line across the dashboard here, and the gauge cluster in some previous generations, some more recent cars. It can get out of its own way. It's quick enough. Pretty tall second gear there. Continue on our route. Just lovely. It likes to see some revs. It's really hard to kind of duplicate the charm that old cars used to have. Modern cars are great, but there's just something about a car from 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago that can't be replicated. It's cool to see where the Prelude came from, though. Honda's always trying new stuff with every generation. I don't know if they really maintained any of the novel features that came with each generation from one generation to the next. Does the new Prelude have a power sunroof? I don't know if it does. I haven't driven it yet, so I can't really tell you much about that car. We're gonna adjust our mirror here. There we go. That's more like it. A little bit saggy. It's okay, it's old. I think we all get a little bit saggy when we get old. Really cool gauges, really cool controls. Here's your volume knob for your stereo. A real cigarette lighter, look at that. An ashtray right next to it. Cold AC, your fan speed. Of course, everything works. And this brown interior is just so cool. This 1.8 liter single overhead cam is just purring away with the efficiency of a sewing machine. Unlike Tedward, I actually haven't driven a ton of vintage cars, and I'm always a little bit intimidated when I get behind the wheel of them, except for vintage Hondas. They just seem to work so well. Speedometer needle bouncing around. Get a digital clock. Idle's nice. If we turn on the headlights. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. You can even set your tone and balance for your stereo here. Got all your warning lights here. Oil, battery, fuel, brake. Fasten your seat belts. Handbrake feels nice and tight. Honda's come a long way, but also this is just so very cool to experience and see. Fuel gauge might not quite be working. once you get going, the lack of power steering isn't really an issue. It's super light. I don't know what this car weighs, but it can't be much. Ride is great over those railroad tracks. That was a new Prelude, but it was the new Prius. I do miss a thin spoke steering wheel. It just seemed to make so much sense. Alright guys, well thanks for taking this drive with me in this 1979 original Honda Prelude. Pretty special experience to get behind the wheel of this today. Glad you were able to join me, and thanks to Honda for bringing these cars out. This is just so cool. We'll try to do some more vintage Honda stuff throughout the year, this year. Maybe we'll even make a special trip out here and drive some more cool things. So anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. See what reverse feels like here. I think that's in. Alright, nice. Look at that. Cool, and we're back. Beautiful. We'll put in first, parking brake on. I don't know, seems to be holding pretty well. We'll just leave it in neutral. Just beautiful. The antenna up here.
Yeah, I had a MacPherson, a MacPherson.
Used to see these all the time, and now I don't really remember the last time I saw one of these original Preludes. It's been a long time. Here's a taste of what we're going to be driving today. 2nd gen, 3rd gen, 4th gen. 4-wheel steering, and the 5th gen Prelude is out and about. And here we go, new car. All right guys, stay tuned for some more videos. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you later.